Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya. So today I'm just gonna do like a basic full face that I have not recorded in a while, so I wanted to record for you guys. My first step, I'm gonna use my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I ordered this on Amazon recently because this cold weather has been destroying my face and just making it so dry. So I do that as my first step of priming. Then I use the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. That's going to be my second step in priming. And usually I rub it a little bit first to get it kind of softened, because this stick itself, if it gets a little too cold, then it's a little harder to apply on your skin, but it's meant to just rub right on. I really like the milk sticks. I have a few of them. The Blur Stick smells very citrusy. I really like it. And then I use the Photo Focus Foundation from Wet n Wild, and I use Golden Beige. This is my winter shade. In the summer, I use Amber Beige. And it's just like one number difference. This one's just a little cooler, and this one's a little warmer. So I'm using the Golden Beige. And I like it because it comes with what looks like a little paint spatula. And I just blot that on my face. And I'm going to use my makeup sponge and my NYX setting spray. This is the matte finish. And I'm just going to use it to dampen my sponge. And usually I put like 2 coats of this for full coverage. But for the second coat, I'm just going to use my fingers. Okay, and then I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is a concealer. I use Cool Nude. And I really like this because it's got like the brush tip. And it's like you squeeze it and the makeup comes out. And I'm just going to use this to conceal my under eyes. And then again, I'm just going to use my damp sponge. And I really like the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer because they have such a wide range of colors and they really are a good, affordable brand for medium to full coverage, honestly. And I'm just lightly blotting my sponge around into the product. And I'm getting under my eye and then coming around and doing the lid just to kind of prep it for some eyeshadow. I'm going to put a little bit of concealer on my darker spots. And then I like to use my setting spray in between a lot of the different steps in my makeup routine. So once I do all of my liquids, I use my setting spray, and this is again the NYX. Let's see, I'm gonna put some Airspun setting powder. This is a translucent loose powder. And I just use it to bake. And I'm just loosely patting this under my eyes. And this will help to hide any dark spots or bags. It's going to set that concealer, and it's going to catch any loose pigment from your eyeshadow or your eyebrows. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. I'm going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. Try to get it to focus as good as possible. And I'm just using an angled brush to apply the product. And I start at the outside of my eyebrows. And I make the point first so that I can see how long I want them to be and what general shape I'm going for. And I just do light strokes. And I leave the very inner part of my eyebrows for the end because I usually use like a powder for that part. But I like the pomade for the outside because it keeps these like straggly hairs in place. So I kind of use the pomade to make like a template, and then I use a brown or a taupe eyeshadow to set. And then I'm going to use my concealer just to clean up the underneath and top. And again, that's why I like this concealer, because it has the little brush and it helps those straight lines come out really clean, and it helps you be able to see where you're putting the concealer. And I just think that it's like perfect for whenever you're doing your eyebrows. And whenever you are practicing with your makeup, playing with your makeup, you're doing your concealer, make sure that you wash your hands first and wash your sponge with your hands so that you have a clean sponge for every application. And a damp sponge really helps to like disperse this kind of makeup, like foundation and concealer. The damp sponge really makes a difference. Honestly, my eyebrows have been trouble lately, but that's okay. So now I'm just doing really thin brush-like strokes on the inside. My left eyebrow is a lot easier to get to do what I want than my right. And I don't know why, but okay. Now that my eyebrows are somewhat even. Okay. I'm going to stop messing with them before I ruin them for life. That's one thing that I've learned when it comes to my eyebrows is if they're going to do what they want to do today, it's just better not to fight them. I use kind of just like a mascara brush, like an old dry mascara brush, to comb the hairs out. And just make sure that your product is evenly dispensed, because sometimes you'll have like a big empty spot right there and you won't notice it. You know, if you're going somewhere, you go to the bathroom and suddenly your eyebrows look crazy. So you just brush them up, fill in the little spots. Voila. Okay. So eyebrows are done. I'm going to brush off the translucent powder that I put under my eyes. And then I use the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation powder to set my face. And I just kind of tap it around on my like cheeks and my jawline and the middle of my forehead. Just to help set my liquid. Now I'm going to use my contour brush. This is an angled kabuki brush. And the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And I always suck my cheeks in when I do my contour. Because it makes it easier. And I come up and around to the side of my forehead. And I do the middle of my forehead as well. And I do the circular blending motion to make sure that I don't have any harsh lines. Because whenever you're doing contour, you really don't want like harsh, sharp, dark lines, unless that's like the look that you're going for, is like that really golden bronze look. But the look I'm going for today is going to be a little softer, and I'm focusing on blush, so I'm not going to use too much contour. But I am going to contour my nose. And for my blush, I'm going to use my Colourpop Super Shock blush. And this is the color Oh She's Blushing. This is from the Bretman Rock collection. And I love this blush because it's a soft, like spongy consistency. And it comes out like this soft, creamy formula that dries into a powder. And it's really light, but after a couple of coats, bam, that's like, it's so beautiful because it's really good for dry skin types and combination skin types because it is that kind of liquid to powder formula, which I think is perfect for my specific skin type, which is kind of dry, kind of oily combination. And again, I'm just doing circular motions, and I smile and do the apple of my cheeks up into my contour, and I blend the blush with my contour. So now that we are totally blushing, I'm gonna do kind of like a nude neutral eyeshadow look. Let's see. I'm not sure what palette I want to use yet. I haven't decided. So I'm just going to look really quick. I'm going to use my Bretman Rock Lit collection because I really like this nude shimmer, and I really like this kind of orangey transition shade. The macchiato is a nice brown, and or whatever is a really cute nude, and I think I'm going to use all 4 of those. So I'm going to use a soft round brush first, and I'm going to start with macchiato, and this is just a nice brown color, and I'm just going to create a crease and blend it. Okay. So now that I've blended macchiato, I'm going to use the kind of orangey color, period. And I'm going to use a different round brush. And this is just a much softer round brush. And I'm just going to pat the color on to the top of the macchiato. Just very lightly patting it. And then I'm going to slowly blend up and outward. So up toward the brow bone and out towards the edge of the eyebrow. And if you're not big on eyeliner, like lately I haven't been, you can use your eyeshadow to create the eye shape that you would use eyeliner to create. And then you can just use a nice good false eyelash to kind of create the illusion of your eye going up. That like is what you use your eyeliner for without having to use eyeliner. Okay. So in the middle, I'm gonna put this nude or whatever, and I'm just gonna use this is like a rounder blending brush, but I like this for the middle because it's really easy to just swipe straight down with it and almost be done. So I'm just gonna use or whatever. And this is a nice nude. This is like a really nice, like a cream color. And I'm just swiping down toward the lash line. And then I'm going to use that same round brush just to blend that crease a little more and help blend these two colors so that there's not a solid line between them. And then I'm going to use a very tiny round brush. This is what I use for my inner corner for my highlight. And I'm going to use Budding, which is that cute kind of nude shimmery color. And I'm going to use this for my inner corner. So that's all I'm going to do for the eyeshadow. That's just a nice light nude eyeshadow look. I'm going to put some falsies on. Some pretty doll-like falsies. And then that's going to be it for this look. Maybe a cute nude lip too. And I also am going to use a white eyeliner for underneath the waterline. And I always kind of smudge it a little bit on my fingers so that it's not too sharp on my eyelid. And this just helps to make your eyes pop and give you that kind of like baby doll look. And I'm just going to use my Kush mascara, Milk Makeup Kush mascara. And I really love the Kush mascara because it's just really light and easy to wear all day without it like smudging or clumping or making your eyelashes feel too heavy or anything. And I just really love it. It's probably one of my favorite mascaras that I've had in a while. I stopped using mascara for a while until I found the Milk Makeup Kish mascara, actually. And let's see. This is actually a really cute, like, nude look itself. Maybe just like a little bit of lip gloss would complete this. But I actually think I'm going to use my sister's Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick because she told me that I could use this for one of my videos, so I'm totally going to use it. Shout out to my sister Tiana. This is a beautiful color. I'm going to put some lip liner first. This is a beautiful color. And it glides on. So nice and smooth. Oh, this is cute. No, I definitely have to put falsies on. I was like, no, I don't want to, but I'm just going to. So I put a little bit of glue on the band. And I just place the outer corner on, and then I wave it with my hand to try to make it dry before I try to make the inner corner rest onto my lash line because I want it to be really, really tacky, sticky, almost dry before I do my inner corner because my inner corner gets really, really watery and I don't want the glue to be too watery before I touch it there because then it's just going to be a mess. So this is just a trick that I do. This is the way that I get my lashes to stay on the best is I put the outer corner and then I dry it just a little bit and then I do the inner corner. Because if you can push down on the lash and feel it kind of sliding, it's still too wet. My nose is itchy. And then I use the back of a brush to push it down. Keep it in place. I love these eyelashes. I think they're so cute. Usually when I put falsies on for the first like 60 seconds, they are a little awkward and I feel like I have to open my eyes really wide to hold them up, and they're a little heavy, but after a minute, maybe 2 minutes, it's not that bad. Your eye gets used to it, and if you wear them weekly, not even daily, then your eyes kind of get used to it. They can definitely be irritating, and if you're not used to wearing falsies, I wouldn't recommend using heavy, thick ones like the ones that I'm wearing. I would use like a lighter, wispy, thin band if you are newer into using falsies, because this one is going to have a thinner band, so it's not going to feel too heavy on your actual eyelid. It won't feel like it's holding it down. And then you can see like the lighter hairs compared to this one. This one's so thick and they're very dark. You can see that this one's just lighter all around. And if you're new to using falsies, I would recommend using those because these are just going to be a little heavier and they're just going to make your eye droop down a little more, and you might feel like you're doing this a lot. And it's just easier to learn to apply falsies if they are lighter at first and have a thinner band so that you can manipulate it easier before you upgrade to the very dramatic ones. And I first learned how to put my falsies on by just like watching one of my friends put hers on. And I used to have somebody put mine on for me before I figured out how to do it. And then when I took a makeup class, they taught us how to put them on other people. And I was like, oh, it's so easy to put them on myself now because I understand where they go, how to apply them, what you want the gel to feel and look like. Because 9 times out of 10, when people mess up their falsie applications, it's because the glue is not the right consistency or you don't have enough glue. You can't be scared of putting too much glue because when it dries, you can wipe it away. And I use the brush to lift them while they're drying so that they kind of dry curled up and they don't really weigh your eyelids down. And the final touch is just going to be a highlight on my nose and cheeks. That Fenty. Alrighty, so this started off as just kind of like an easy nude eyeshadow. Get ready with me. We used our Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick to make our eyes pop, and a little bit of white under eyeliner. And that's just to make your eyes look super open. And I just got makeup on my brand new shirt. For those of you wondering, this was a Doll's Kill shirt. Super cute, cute arms. It's got little like holes for your hands to go in. Keep you warm. All right, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you later.